Yeah, hey guys, George here with Roofgraf. A quick video today on our company settings page. So once you've logged into the app, just at the address app.roofgraf.com, you'll land there on the jobs page where we started with the video. Just head over to company settings on the left hand side, and essentially this is the page we're going to use to tailor your Roofgraf account to your company. So you'll see a series of blue buttons on this page. That's the buttons that allow you to make changes. If you're just logging in for the first time, you'll probably see a Roofgraf logo in here. So the first thing you want to do is hit your edit button, the top one there on the left hand side. That opens up the company profile. And then yeah, just basically filling out a form here. So obviously, enter the company name, the email here. This is the one where your customers or suppliers can reach you. So it shouldn't be specific to one member of the team necessarily. It's just the best way for someone outside the company to reach you guys. Same with the phone number here as well. This one should be an office number ideally. You can enter a license number if you like. Some customers want to see that. That would obviously just, if it applies in your state, of course. And if you have a website, good idea to put that in there as well. Next up, company address. Very, very simple. And then down the bottom here, you'll see the option to change that logo. So just hit the upload button. And then from there, that will open up the folder on your computer. You can go find a good copy of your logo. Just keep in mind, guys, there are some size specifications here. The dimensions need to be a minimum of 250 by 150 pixels. Often what I use, I'll show you quickly, a tool I use, this image resizer. It's this one here, I think, resizeimage.net. So if when you enter your logo here, you get a little red message saying, hey, the pixels or the size is wrong, just jump into this one, resizeimage.net, upload your image, and then down here you can adjust the number of pixels. So you want to make sure that you've got at least 250 on the left hand side, and then at least 150 on this side. This tool will actually keep that image in perspective as well, which is nice. Once you've ensured you've got the correct size, from there just head down to resize image, and then you'll see an option to download the image down here. That will land in your files on your computer, and then just back into Roofgraf, hit your upload button, head to obviously downloads, and you should see something that looks a little bit like this. That's the image that you want to use. So once you've completed all of that company profile page, you can save with the button in the top right hand corner, returning to your company settings. And then there's a few more things you'll want to do here. The first is your email template. So I'll open that up for you now. This is the text that appears on your screen, guys, before you send out a proposal to a customer. So if I really quickly go and show you where this is, into a job, let's have a look. This is one I did for, I think, one of the other videos earlier. So we'll open up our proposal straight away, and let's say we want to go to send this proposal. So for this one, I haven't actually entered a customer's information yet. We'll get that in now. Here we go, George.Copsey. There we go. So this text here, this is your email template. Now you can always adjust that. You can put maybe a customer's name in. Maybe you want to add a line. So great talking with you today, something like that. Always customize it for each person, but this essentially just saves you having to type out a whole email there each time you want to send a quote. So obviously once you've done that, you would just hit send, and that will obviously go off to your customer's inbox. So back on the home page here, back into company settings, it's just here under that. There we go. I've got my quote. Oh, bear with me. Here we are. So now we're back on our company settings page, and this is, as I say, that email template. This is where you can customize what text will appear there. So you want to have something pretty vague, thanks for your interest in our roofing service. Feel free to browse through the multiple options we have on the quote. Here's how you get in touch, if you have any questions, something to that effect. And obviously, again, just remember to use your save button if you've made any changes in there. Next up, we'll want to have a look at your terms and conditions. So this is essentially your contract. This is also available on the proposal. I'll show you very quickly where we would actually find that. Back into a job. So this is when you're presenting to the customer, or if you sent it out by email when they're viewing this at home. Down here under the signature, they can open up terms and conditions, and then we will just bring up that contract on the screen. So the one that I've got in here is just obviously an example. It's a bit of a joke. But you guys will have a full list of terms there. That can always be edited per job. So if you're doing some windows for somebody and you don't usually do that, you might want to add a clause in here about the windows. Obviously save those prior to presenting that to your customer. But as I say, rather than doing that on every single project, what you can do is obviously just jump into your company settings, terms and conditions, and then basically just copy and paste, an example contract over what you have in here. So you need to have that in text form. You can't upload it as a PDF document. If you only have that in PDF, you may want to consider trying to find like a file conversion tool online on Google, PDF to Word file, something like that. Once you've got those terms and conditions in text form, like I say, just remove whatever we have in here and then just copy and paste your contract in here. Again, use your save button at all times. So that's good. We've done our company profile, email template, and terms and conditions. If you have any taxes, guys, that your customer is required to pay, like a sales tax, this is not a tax that you pay on your materials. This is something the customer pays on top of your fee for the job. Head to browse under there, hit your plus icon, and then simply just enter in the name of the tax and then the value. Let's say 5%. For example. Now at this point, guys, this will apply on all projects. It won't apply on your old projects. It's only projects created after you add this tax. So just keep that in mind. But obviously for now I'll leave that blank. And then the last thing you want to do, or there's a couple more actually, is obviously your billing. If you haven't already done so, guys, make sure you've got a credit card on file. So under billing, hit the plus icon, fill out the form here and save your payment details. And then obviously if you haven't done this yet, certainly want to be getting your membership with us. So once you've added your card, head to upgrade under membership. And then there you'll see the different options that we display. Either yearly plans, those receive a discount of 30%, or you can pay full price on a monthly contract. Obviously there's no upfront payment, it's just that first month subscription fee. So do get in touch with us obviously if there are questions on those subscriptions, but if you're ready to get started, you can do all of that at your own leisure. Moving on down this form, you've got your web quote cover image. So if I jump back to my job one more time for you, we can open up any of these for now. Let's go into open. So here you can see in the background we have this blank kind of dark grey colour. You can obviously select an image to go in there, guys. You can either choose from our library or you can upload your own. That would all be done under web quote cover image on the company settings page. So here you can see I have that kind of dark blue grey colour selected. We do have a few stock images. You may find one that you like, or you could obviously go with one of the colour schemes, or you can upload your own image to go in the background there. Just make sure it's quite a good quality image because it's going to take up the full screen. We don't want anything that's too pixelated. And the recommended size there, 1920 by 1080 pixels. That's just to keep everything in the right proportion so your image doesn't look stretched in any way. Again, once you've made your selection, always save. And then the last thing you want to do to fully customize your account, guys, is to have a look at the project files section down the bottom here. So these files can be added per project. If I go back to the jobs, let's have a look at this one here, for example. On your job details page, there you can drag specific files. When it says drag files here, you can drag them in from a folder or just click on that button. That will open up the folder on your computer. So you could do it sort of specifically for one job if you want to attach maybe a roof report or I don't know, a subcontractor work order for the sub or something like that. But if you are using the same files on a regular basis, so this is things like your state license, any certifications you've completed, warranty sheets on the products that you're selling, maybe even things like a brochure of your previous work. These are good files to have on all proposals, and you'll see them actually attached at the bottom here, available for the customer to view through. But the way to attach those so you don't have to do it on every single project is back on that company settings page down the bottom there, project files. So simply upload a file. I'll take any image file from my computer for today, and then you'll see it defaults to private, meaning that this won't automatically be shared with the customer. This is something that we're going to have on all our projects, but it's just for internal use. If you do want to share that with your customers, you'll need to use the 3 dots on the right hand side, and then you can simply tick the box to make that public. So again, a great feature there. Certainly things like your brochure of your previous work, really good idea to have those already saved on all your proposals. And really your imagination is the only limit there. Would be really interested to see what kind of stuff you guys are putting there. So hopefully that gives you a better place to start in terms of company settings. Again, we're happy to help you with all of this. Give us a call, 888-997-1101, extension 2. Thanks guys, we'll see you soon. Bye bye.